Hello and welcome to me ripping off Jeremy content part one. um, Basically, I initially didn't care about this, but basically all of the silvers I have in Strawberry Jam are not recorded at all. And if they are, they were streamed and they're lost to time now. I initially didn't care about this, but I was looking through the Modded Berries website, and there's the Strawberry Jam section, right? And my name only has like 5 of them or something, when I should have uh what is it, like over 100 now, I think. So I just decided to record this, and because I wanted to spice it up a little bit, I'm going for all full clear silvers for the beginner maps. So we're just starting off with Forest Path here. It's pretty easy. I did get this one first try. it is just like one of the easiest maps, if not the easiest. So we're just gonna speed through this one real quick. But yeah, I've wanted to make a Jeremy style video for a while. I know I'm saying Jeremy style, but I've learned today that bro has ripped off another person that has also done this before. So I'm ripping off the ripoff, I guess. But anyways, we got if my driveway almost did you in. I died there because I realized that I forgot to go up for the berry, and then it's impossible to go back for it. There is a small chance. Hopefully this isn't the case. There's a small chance that one of these I just don't FC, because like I forget a berry. It's like I'm pretty certain that I've gotten all of the recordings here are full clears, but I didn't check, so it's entirely possible that I could just have missed a berry and have to re-record one of these. But if that happens, it's funny, so it's fine. But anyway, yeah, I've wanted to make this kind of video for a while, because it's like a star grinding kind of, except I actually will be talking about the levels in question. Like this one, I really like this one. I don't know, I don't know if it's one of my favorites in beginner, but it's like, it's just a really good premise for a map, and I really like the name of it as well. Just based on like prologue blocks, but yeah, this doing this kind of video is basically star grinding, but it's easier because I have like the footage and like maybe trying to make extra sure not to get crushed there. But yeah, this has a advantage of being like having stuff to actually talk about instead of just like yapping about my life or whatever. So this video has, I don't know, I think it has like, I want to say like 13 or 14 of the silvers, and then I'm gonna make another video with the remaining 8, and then the hard side golden. So going to be 2 videos that are going to be around 45 minutes long, at least according to my estimate. This one is going to be around 45 minutes long. I don't know what part 2, oh my god, I don't know what what length part 2 will be, but yeah, it's going to be a thing. And I don't know if I actually want to do this, but I've thought about actually making like a golden / silver yapping like series, and like have it be like the Remblob monthly golden roundup or something, and then it's just gonna be this style of video with like a bunch of goldens that I did for the month or for the week or for however whatever time period I want to do it on. But I think it would be cool, and it would be a nice way to like encourage me to go on my own golden arc, because I definitely want to. I mean, like, one of my big goals is strawberry jam max %. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to do some pretty hard stuff. So I have to build up my deathless challenge ability. But yeah, I don't imagine like if I get a new hardest golden, or like if it's super long or something, I'd include it in this roundup series if I ever did it. But like, I imagine it would be a separate upload. What was I gonna say? It was what was that, dude? I don't know what I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, Midnight Spire. This map, like, silvering it kind of makes me nervous. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. It's because it's like, it's pretty tight, even though the gameplay is easy. Like, it is still pretty easy if you're careless to just mess up. And the silver is fairly long too. It's like 3 minutes. 3 minutes full clear at least. So yeah, it is scary going for it, but yeah, I got it in the end. The next one is this next silver could have been a lot more interesting. I debated doing an actual blindfolded silver, and like, as you might be able to tell, I don't have, well, I guess I could have done it with Jeremy, but I don't really have other people to do this with. So I would have done a solo blindfolded silver run, and I had some strats going, and I started to work it out a little bit, but then I was just like, it's gonna take way too much time. So I opted to just do the single player version. I was even initially gonna like straight up cheat and not hit Battle-In at the start, so that like you can just see all the gameplay and I'll just silver it like that, but I thought maybe it wouldn't be counted, and also it would be lame to do that. And the silver's not even that hard anyway. Yeah, what are the most like unique premises for a map I've ever seen? I kind of would be interested in what like an advanced or like even expert version of this would be, and if it would even be possible to do. Because I mean, the only other gameplay like this I've played is 90 in this in the stupid part. In the part I did not enjoy. So it'd be interesting to see if making something like this fun is possible in higher difficulties. Yeah, most of this is just gonna be me basically just going through it as if I hadn't ever played this before, because I would have memorized what I had to do to try to speedrun it, but I don't care. I didn't care enough. Plus, this is supposed to be something that's like a chill little challenge that doesn't really take up that much time, so yeah, I opted not to. But I have some funny ideas for what I could do for other beginner full clear silvers, so stay tuned for that. And we're in the heart room, I guess. There is a berry right here, the only berry of the map. This one's kind of scary too, because there's just spinners on either side of you once you go in here, and once you get it, yeah, Battleland just says reverse your steps, and like you don't know exactly where the spinners are, but like it's not that hard even still. And this is me trying to blind Heart Ultra. I think I get it. Yeah, I do get it. But next up we have another one of my favorite maps, Rose Garden. That's kind of all I have to say about this map, honestly. I just like it. I mean, of course, the Super Mario Galaxy, my childhood favorite game, being inspired by my childhood favorite game doesn't exactly hurt, but yeah, it's just fun, and it looks really nice too. Yeah, it's just nice happy fun time with this one. I guess I could talk about like my short-term goals for now. I don't know. I am going to record in silvers. I don't know if they're gonna be FC's silvers, because I don't really even remember the intermediate maps that much. I mean, there's Eat Girl, which would be a pain to FCS. But at the same time, I've improved a lot since I got the Int Rainbow, so it might not actually be that bad. Like, a lot of these maps, like I remember having trouble silvering them, and then I get it in like 2 tries or something. Like, I don't think any of these maps I die more than like 5 times. The map I do end up dying the most to is a little embarrassing, but I'll mention that when I get there. But yeah, I want to do all the ints. I don't know if they're gonna be full clears, but I do want to do them. And then there's also advanced. I'm not doing full clears for those. I am not doing full clears for those. It's yeah, just not. Like raindrops on roses. Oh my god, that would be a little bit of a pain. That's that's a funny death right there in Collapsing Skyline. This one's funny because I do this like shortcut thing, which actually does save quite a bit of time. It saves quite a bit of the waiting for all the swamp blocks to like move and stuff. But yeah, this probably, it's probably my least favorite beginner map And if you know me, that sentence will be interesting to you because of something that I will be talking about later. But yeah, it's just a lot of waiting, and it's also a little bit awkward, like especially in like these parts. Like you see, I almost died there, and I did die there on one of the attempts too. But yeah, it's also like I do really like the vibe. The vibe is really good. The atmosphere, the ambient music along with like the rain and like the decoration. But like the actual gameplay, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's still like B C tier, so it's like it's nothing insanely like bad. It's just like not my cup of tea when it comes to Celeste. Like I can appreciate some good atmosphere and some good deco, but that also only gets you so far. So I'm definitely more of a gameplay oriented person. I could see how someone could really like this map though, because like I said, I mean the atmosphere is really good. Part of why I was apprehensive about doing this one is those little mini berries that you need 6 of. They're not that hard to remember where they are, but like shout out to almost dying there too. There was just always a chance that I just forget about one of them and then not get it. But like I said, it's not that hard to remember. I mean, Raindrops on Roses in Advanced is this on Crack, because it is a much bigger map and it is much less linear as well, and there's 8 of them if I remember correctly, so that's like the main reason why I'm not doing it. Ooh, shout out, this death is funny. This death is pretty funny. Boom. And you could see me just like sitting in shocked silence for what the hell just happened there. But yeah, Loopy Lagoon, apparently like everyone's first SJ map, I think. Like, I know it was mine, I know it was Jeremy's. I'm pretty sure Mr. Heck's first SJ map was this too, and I think Parrots was as well. So like, I mean, it is pretty close to the start of it, but like Forest Path is also pretty close to the start as well. Like, there's definitely other options, but I don't know, I guess this one just calls to everyone, I guess. And like, what a amazing map to start off with. Like this, it's such a strong first beginner map. It almost sets the expectations too high, because you got the good music, and shout out to me messing that up. It's got the good music, it's got like the really good theme, the really cool custom blocks, these Fruit Loops. Like it's especially as a player of my level, as a player of my esteem, who's done some pretty hard stuff, it can be hard for me to enjoy beginner maps, like especially from a gameplay perspective, because like the main way that you can make beginner maps awesome, for me at least, is like deco and theme and stuff. That's why I like paint. There's like even something like Collapsing Skyline is upped quite a few points just because of deco and music and theme. But this one's just really fun. I really like it. It's one of my favorite SJ maps, SJ beginner maps too, at least. Now we're back at the berry. I think you can see me be really careful about not doing the same thing I did. Like I waited a long time there. So that was what? This one is 7? Number 7? So we're like halfway through. I get, yeah, that doesn't make sense. If there's like 13 of them. But yeah, this is just like such a good map. I don't know what else to really say. I guess I've run out of time, and there's still quite a bit of time left in this map, so I guess I can talk about the fact that I just got a floating point FCS, which is my first tier 5 golden. Oh, there's not actually that much time left. But yeah, I got a new hardest golden recently, and it's a cool thing to have, and I want to go a lot harder as well. You know what? I won't have that much to say about this next one, so I can just keep talking about this. But yeah, I got the floating point full clear silver. Shout out to that death too. That death's kind of funny. Floating point full clear silver. I really like it. It's like floating point's probably one of my favorite Strawberry Jam maps in general, and the full clear is really cool as well because of how the berries work. But dude, what am I doing? But yeah, and since I have only like GM berries left, I wanted to go and do Mango Mesa too at some point very soon. Cause I would rather do 11. I'd rather do 11 GM silvers than 12. So I'm doing Mango Mesa. Just like I know it. I know that I'm still more familiar with the old tiers. It was old tier 5 or tier 4 in the old system, I think. And I think that means that it's tier 7 now? Because I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tier 7. But yeah, so I'm only 2 tiers off, but I feel like the jump is gonna be noticeable for sure. Especially because it's a long golden, when basically all of my hardest goldens have been like silvers of SJ maps, like Polaris, Garden of Kutura, Psychokinetic, Chromatic Complex, like Madeline the Bubble FC, and the only really endurance based goldens I have are Blueberry Bay and Raspberry Roots. And I guess 7B as well. But yeah, I don't really have that many endurance ones. So I might try to find a longer tier 4 or tier 5 map to golden. Recommendations would be appreciated, by the way. And then the next hardest after that would be Glyph, and then Mango Mesa for my first tier 7. That's the plan, at least. I don't know if it's gonna actually work, but it's something I want to do. I don't know if I want to do Mango Mesa necessarily like before I start on the GM silvers, but because it'll take a long time, but we'll see, because I do like some of the GM, like some of the GM greens aren't even like tier 4, like, but we'll see. I have a lot to say about this next, well, not a lot, but I do some funny stuff in this next one. We got Over the City. First of all, shout out to my C-pop attempt. I don't think that would have even worked if I got it, but shout out to that attempt. Over the City is what is normally a pretty long dashless map, but it has some funny skips that I do in it to make it a little shorter. Like obviously, like I'm still doing a full clear silver, so like it's not gonna be a short one. I think it's still like a 5-minute silver, but with my tips and tricks, like this corner kick that I failed like twice. Yeah, it lets you skip, like there's a whole area to the left that lets you get that jump crystal, but I can just skip it. And then there's a even funnier skip later on that I'm excited to show off. But yeah, this one is also one that I was kind of dreading, but I got it pretty fast just because of skill difference. So I remember when I first got the silver, it took a while because it's really long and it's pretty, it's not super precise, but there are some parts that will make your butt pucker up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. It's just like fine. Now this is where we get up to some funny business. So if you notice, these crystals respawn, so you can just go back and forth. You can just go back and forth and just get an absolutely comical amount of them. And I'm also not getting this many jump crystals for fun. I actually do need this many. I think I get like 25 extra jumps or something. I don't think I use all 25, but it's like you need a number close to that for what I want to do. So basically how this map works is it's kind of like you kind of go like around and then up. Like you go to the right to get some stuff, and then you go to the left to get some stuff. Like this part's pretty linear, but like you'd go over here, and then in this next room, actually no, never mind, I'm lying. In this room you go to the right, and then you activate like a bunch of touch switches, and then you go to the left in this room, and then you like go to the left and like you continue on. But like I basically skipped like an entire section of the level from getting a bunch of jumps like that. So this makes, I don't know exactly how much time it saves, especially because you spend quite a bit of time collecting all those extra jumps, but it's at least, in my opinion, more fun to do it the way I did it. Like we're in final already, and it's only been like 4 minutes. Like I think when I got this originally and I didn't do any funny skips or anything, I'm here at like 6 minutes, so like it saves like quite a bit of time, for sure. Maybe like 5:30 or something, but yeah. This is another map where I'm like, the vibes are really good, but I don't know if I really like the gameplay. It's most you know what? It's a good map. It's just my brain is like still has the bad memories of trying to silver this for the first time. So like it's not that bad, but it's just annoying to silver, so that's like permanently how I see it in my brain. This is just me being dumb. You don't need to do this like at all. I could have just collected the coin at the top and rode the platform up, but we get a little silly. And speaking of getting a little silly, this next one. So Strawberry Orchard, this is my favorite beginner map. So I wanted to do something special for it. In case you didn't know, this map has a lot of secrets in it, such as this one up here. Trans rights. So this is not only a full clear silver, it is also a all secrets, I think, at least. I didn't look at a video. I just like looked at all the secrets I got, like I know of. So I could have missed one, but I don't know. But yeah, this is just like insanely good vibes, and like the throwable gameplay is really fun. It's just like a great time. Now this, actually no, not yet. I do something really funny in this room though. But yeah, this map is just like awesome. I love the music, I love the decoration, I love the gameplay. Just like everything about it is awesome. So yeah, so I was just fucking around one time, and like I wanted to see if I could not dream grab, like Theo climb like up that so that I can like skip, and then I just found that funny interaction with the like bouncy wall thing, and I was like, what the hell? So I incorporated it into my run. The death that you see before this run is actually me failing that. So yeah, that's funny. That's a funny little thing that I found that I wanted to show off. But yeah, like as you can see, like I was willing to do all this stupid shit in this map with a silver just because I love this map so much. Also, do what? No, it's not this room. I do a funny strat in another room, I think, at least. But yeah, all the I don't know. I could gush over this map more, but I feel like I would just be saying the same thing over and over again. Just like the map's vibes are just like immaculate. I love them so much. The fact that like there's an actual band that's like supposedly playing, and like just like the little like stealing is wrong sign and like all the little details about this map, and like how like you start the map in the daytime and then by the time you finish it it's like evening, and like when it is evening in the map it looks gorgeous. Probably if paint doesn't exist, this might be also the best looking beginner map as well. It's just like really good. Yeah, like look at the background. Look at the background. The sun is shining through the clouds, and like there's big strawberries, and there's a little barn in the distance. Like it's just insane. It's just insanely good. What? Oh yeah, I'm trying to. I don't even know if this is possible, but what I'm trying to do here is, well, I'm trying to like ultra into the thing, but I think maybe in another run, and I just gave up on doing it. But I think I tried to like do the extra ball like Pumber thing where you like can dash with Theo. Hold on, I want to shout out this death. And then what I do here. Anyways. Yeah, I think I tried to like dash with Theo. I don't even know if it's possible with the heart. But yeah. So this map, Azure Caverns, is I don't know if it's the easiest. I think Forest Path might still be easier, but it's definitely the shortest map in the beginner lobby and probably in the entire collab. This is the map I ended up tying the post on. Just because I was just doing a bunch of stupid shit. I think I died like 5 or 6 times, and like all of the other maps I don't think I died at any of the other maps more than like 3 times. So this is like a huge outlier, and for it to be Azure Caverns is kind of crazy, but that's just how it is, I guess. Like it's over already. Like this is an FC silver, and it's not even a minute and a half. It's not even a minute and a half, right? Okay, yeah, it's not. But if I was like actually good at the game, it would have been like 115 or something. And now we're here. We're here at the final one. A gift from the stars. If you know my journey through SJ, I initially was like, Strawberry Jam. Like a lot of the maps are really cool, but I don't get why everyone was raving over it so much. And why like everyone loves beginner lobby so much. I know it's because of this map and because of Dropsel. Because I don't like puzzle maps, and there's a whole thing I could go into, but to spare you the details too long, don't listen. I don't like puzzle maps generally in this game, and you might be thinking, if you hate puzzle maps this much, then why isn't this your least favorite map in the beginner lobby anymore? Well, as I was getting this silver, I noticed at the beginning there's a little note. There's a little note now that wasn't there before that says, if you pause, you can get hints. And that like single-handedly makes this just so much better of an experience, because like it's what I liked about Dropsel. Is Dropsel had hints, and like one of the biggest complaints about this map for me was that it didn't explain the time crystal mechanic very well. But with this map, now it does if you ask for a hint. And it's just like that one change. And this map's also grown on me, don't get me wrong. Like I've silvered this like twice now, and both times I've had to like refigure out all the puzzles, and especially with the hints this time, it was actually really fun to figure them out. I didn't just use a video tutorial. Like I think I did that the last time I silvered this map. But yeah, the hints are good. Like all of them like either refreshed my memory with a puzzle, or like straight up just helped me solve it because I didn't remember what the solution was at all. And also with this map in particular, just like the vibes are really good. I really like the music, and I really like the decoration in the background. It's very like otherworldly almost, and it's I don't know, I really like it. It's really cool. Shout out to me messing up this puzzle, by the way. You're not supposed to hit that platform on the initial way, and that's me realizing that I did it wrong and me having to wait. But yeah, I think this map is like maybe even A tier. I like it a lot now. The final room is pretty like hard to figure out, but at the same time there's hints now, so like I don't know, like the puzzles in this map are cool. Like they're cool puzzles and I like them. It's just that like if you're stuck, then you're kind of just stuck, right? Because hints are just so huge. Hints are so huge. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you like this video. I guess I'm doing the outro right now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was fun recording this. It was a lot more laid back than even star grinding already is. So I like actually having things to talk about, like talking about the gameplay instead of just like getting like the 5th like modern art level in Geometry Dash in a row. because these maps like actually have like thought put into them and stuff, and aren't just trying to farm creator points. But yeah, I mean, there will for sure be a part 2 of this for the rest of the beginner silvers. Past that, I don't know. I do really like the idea of doing like a Remblob monthly / bi-weekly / weekly like silvers golden roundup, and it's just like this type of video with like low tier maps that I just talk over and like give commentary for. Because yeah, I think it would be fun for this to be a series, especially since I just really like this game. So anyways, that's about it from me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hello again. I psyched you out actually. I forgot to include this in the clip compilation, so I guess we're doing a little bit more. There's a little bit more video left. Forsaken City. It's funny. This is a funny one to forget about the recording of, because this is also just probably the most forgettable Strawberry Jam map. No shade to the creator. It's just like it's a map with core and like chapter 8 and chapter 1 elements. Like I don't know how you could really make this super memorable without doing like a city of the moon type stuff with it. So yeah, this map's fine. It does have a cool thing with the berries where like normally you would switch the hot and cold state. So like normally I'd be playing in lava mode right now, but because it's I didn't switch it and it's cold, I can get berries because normally they would be blocked off. So it is cool that like all of the rooms in this map can be played in both hot and cold mode. But that's like the only notable thing about this map, really. Everything else is like it's core gameplay combined with Forsaken City traffic blocks. Yeah, like actually just not really much else to say about it. I did enjoy silvering it though. With the brief time I did have with it. I enjoyed silvering like all of these. I didn't have a bad time with any of these because I'm goated, but and hopefully that doesn't change with any of the other maps that I haven't re-recorded yet. But yeah, this is almost the end. There's a berry after the heart. But yeah, actually this time, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. I've been Remblob, and I'm actually out this time. There's no other things I'm forgetting about. So yeah, have a good one, and goodbye.